It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Stepping up now, Jonathan Villar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But this is foul for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jonathan Villar is retired to kick off the inning. A high fastball is in there. Gibson has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. John Andrioli goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I need damage.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Tim Beckham.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. Missed with a slider. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And not in time as the run scores. Stepping up to the plate, Trey Mancini. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. To third. Carpenter is there. And the third baseman will just tag the runner coming toward him, and the inning is over. Ready now, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So digging in now, Trevor Story. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mancini is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now, Matt Carpenter looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then
now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So stepping in, George Springer. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Jones will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Renato Nunez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And that one just missed outside. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. You'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Caleb Joseph goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. The second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Villar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So that'll bring in the National League rookie. Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer that rolls foul for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Mancini has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock.
Right fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pollock hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. So here now is the pitcher, Bob Gibson. He'll get to take his first cuts here from the stretch. Breaking ball stays high. Hit back up the middle. There's one. On to Trumbo, and they turn it. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Now in the box, John Andrioli. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 34.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Down and away, ball one. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Mark Trumbo. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Lifted in the air to center field. On the move is Springer. 2 down. Digging in, Tim Beckham. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman, Ozzie.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number one. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone here in the home third. Here's J.D. Martinez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Cobb looks in. Here comes the first pitch. To short, hit hard. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the... Ready for another chance? Adam Jones. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Look out. 2-0 now. Two and one. Fastball is looked at for strike two. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Down the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Striding in once again, Renato Nunez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Right over the middle, knee high. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-2 delivery. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Jones, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Caleb Joseph. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
So striding forward now, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The bouncer to the left side. To his right, Nunez. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Mancini is after it. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. At the plate, A.J. Pollock, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball left side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Cobb comes set. First pitch on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Stepping in, Alex Cobb. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Alex Cobb.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Jonathan Villar will be next, and he misses with it. Ball 4, and a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Nope, foul ball.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
So he sets him down swinging. John Andrioli goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Mark Trumbo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Fouled off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Hit down the third baseline. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Bob Gibson, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Beckham moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Trevor Story. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Tim Beckham. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Now to the plate, Adam Jones. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Beckham stands at second with no outs. Popped him up. Montero has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track. Ready now for Baltimore, Trey Mancini. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. In there, 1-1. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. And here's Renato Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No balls and a strike to count. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Carpenter. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
The wide right side, defense aligned perfectly. VR on the grass. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's George Springer. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to...
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. Standing in, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard down the line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Ready once again, Miguel Montero. He appears here in his All-Star Series form.
Montero.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Cobb comes set. Here's the 0-2. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Jones looking up. And that one is gone. On a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Miguel Castro gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Bob Gibson will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lying toward the gap in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And Jones will make the catch, and the inning is over. Back here at SunTrust Park, we're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Into the box now, Caleb Joseph. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Bracket Valera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Lifted the other way to left center. Martinez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. In there, and it's 0-1. High pop-up. Carpenter waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Yon Marinez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's J.D. Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle to his right, Villar. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double. Digging in and looking for more, George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
First baseman number 35, Odie Ellinger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Lifted in the air out to left. Mancini sprinting after it, and that's the 3rd out. Standing in, John Andrioli. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 34.
And that's taken for strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. John Andrioli goes quietly to lead off the 8th. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound. Just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tim Beckham. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1. 2-2. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in, A.J. Pollock has got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
A.J. Pollock.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. At the plate, Miguel Montero. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Billy Hamilton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Billy Hamilton.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the move to bat for the pitcher pays off that time.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Jones. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in now, Trevor Story. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. High pop-up. Under it, VR, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this.
Nate Jones comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Hey now.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches, it's certainly gotten away from him.
And there's ball 3. 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. And here's Renato Nunez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. In now for the O's, Caleb Joseph, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Jace Peterson will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Late that time for a strike. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Oh, and this goes right past Montero all the way to the screen. So now 2 men in scoring position. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Jones, the runner at 3rd. Mancini on at 2nd with 2 down. Baltimore down to their final strike. A fastball that just misses inside. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 8 runs on 15 hits. Owen left 18 under. For the Orioles, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Sunstrike, we'd like to thank you for attending and your listening to Please Drive Home Safely. Thank you.